Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation. Here we go, Raider Nation. G1,
G2
that's G2. Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation. Once again, with the wings, hot, spicy, pizza. I always gotta have my red hot, honey mustard,
We got the barbecue.
Baby Ray's on the spicy tip.
You know.
I do what I do when I do what I can do sometimes, but
Yeah.
hey man, like today is like a mixed bag of tricks, you know what I'm saying? Like you hear some good news and you hear some bad news. The Prince of Wales died, bro.
What?
Yeah, 99 years old, man. He was a month away from being 100 years old.
But all respect to my boy DMX.
Yeah, DMX, man, on the
R.I.P.
real tip, man. DMX, Rough Rider for life, you know what I mean?
Rough Riders.
I love the music. I love the music. I didn't understand him always,
like
but
a Raider.
My heart always went out to him because
that's like a real Raider underdog.
So passionate about what he's saying, you know what I mean? So much love to DMX, rest in peace.
Love you, man. What these girls want from us? Somebody let me know.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. DMX. I love you, man.
Be absent of the bodies, be present with the Lord.
Present with the Lord. Amen.
Once again, just take my hat off because I'm going to pray. Heavenly Father God, bless this food we're about to receive in Jesus' name.
Amen.
What about the good news tip?
The good news,
What about Karl Joseph, man? He back. I was just watching him sign a few minutes ago.
Oh, that was a quality sign because he was one of those guys in the strong safety position that can really take over for us.
Love him, man.
And he's been back there. He's been an anchor for us. So he's been proving himself in the past.
I hear
the thing is, we should have paid him back then, but now we realize like we should have. He should have been with the Raiders this whole time. So,
yeah, solid.
So I'm happy for Karl Joseph.
Solid guy.
He's gonna make the best of it when the running backs come up. They're gonna be watch out for Karl Joseph because he's gonna hit hard.
Man, him and Abram, bro.
Ooh, he's a hitter.
Oh my God.
Jonathan Abram and Karl Joseph.
Woo, hitters. She'll make them have them alligator hands when they come across the middle.
Combos. We'll hit you with the left or the right, or left, right, left, right, left, right, or with the A or the B.
They just say they heard his footsteps.
Right.
He dropped it. No, man, but a couple of days ago, man, they just did a Jonathan Abram. They did one on Jonathan Abram, man.
He's a hitter.
Man, boy's bad, man. I'm happy.
He needs to stay home in his routes, whatever he does.
Right now.
Sometimes you have to be disciplined and you have to stay in your zone. Don't break your zone. If you see the quarterback coming up, you still have to be disciplined and stay in your zone. See, if you go chase the quarterback, then you leave your man wide open, and you can't have that. You can't have that, Jonathan Abrams. So, this season coming up, you're coming off a big injury. So,
well,
I know you're gonna come back strong. So I'm happy for you, Jonathan Abrams. You're gonna do good with Karl Joseph. He's gonna teach you the game, and right, you're gonna work together. You're gonna be good.
See, what I noticed about Jonathan Abram is he's a natural.
Right.
And he's actually reading the play. And you know what? Nobody's perfect. Sometimes we calculate and we take the wrong angles, or we called the play in our head, we called it the wrong way, and we went for something that they went away from. Or you showed your hand too soon, and they were able to audible out of what you thought they were going to do. But I was watching the film on Jonathan Abram.
Right.
And, Gus Bradley, they say that he keep the strong safety in the box. Man, Jonathan Abram, woo, in that box. Man, tackle for a loss.
He's definitely gonna come up, and he's not scared of contact. Let me eat my food for him.
I'm happy with what I see already. You know, people were talking. I mean, it'll be a couple days, but when the rumor first came out, and they were like, "Hey man, Karl Joseph might sign with the Raiders." Then today,
we can't just leave him out there. He needs a job, and he did a good job for us back in the day. So definitely, thank goodness we signed him.
mm-hmm.
He's gonna make a lot of plays for us for sure. He's gonna have interceptions.
I like the fact that that he's gonna be paired with to see both of them on the field at the same time.
Right, Jonathan Abram and Karl Joseph. They're gonna be a good tandem together. They're gonna be like what, a Batman and Robin or Shaq and Kobe.
Honey mustard.
You know, they're gonna be good. They're gonna be like Tim Duncan and Tony Parker. You know, they're gonna be good together.
That's a great comparison, bro.
I know.
You gotta show me something before I give them that kind of love. But anyway, so what do you think about the draft, man? What do you think about everybody starting to say that we're gonna get that linebacker, man? Maybe they've been listening to me. Maybe everybody listening to me.
Right. So Micah Parsons, the Raiders are projected to pick Micah Parsons or that tackle Slater. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Or Slater, Micah Parsons. So he can also cover in the slot. So he could do it all.
Uh-huh.
If you're a linebacker, you could cover receivers in the slot. So that means you know what you're doing. So definitely the Raiders need to pick, like you said in the last episode. What did you say? Refer to as in the hood?
Yeah.
As a hog.
A hog, baby.
You gotta have a hog in the middle.
Gotta have a hog in the middle.
So Micah Parsons, I don't know if you'll be a Raider, but if you do, you know, you gotta do everything good. Hit the playbook, study, practice your craft, and you want to be a starter. You want to take anybody's position under you. You want to rise to the top. Micah Parsons. So,
You know, a couple of days ago, I had a thought
what's up?
that I always get the feeling so positive before the season starts. I mean, when they start making moves, man, I get so excited, and I go start thinking that.
Oh, I got the question.
Oh man,
G1.
Got a good game.
So, what do you think about the NFL expanding the season to 17 games? What do you think about that, G1?
You know, I'm a fan, so
Do you think it's a good idea?
more games the better. But you know,
A better chance for the
I
Raiders?
listen to talk shows all the time, and
Do you think
the
it's too many games?
players are concerned about injuries. You know,
Right.
But
Maybe they should expand the rosters.
preseason a waste. I'd rather be a regular season game. You're out there on the field, and by being a preseason game, you might hold the stars out.
Right.
But if they eliminate a preseason game and add a seasonal game,
So they're gonna have like 3 preseason games
uh,
and 17 regular season games. So altogether 20.
I don't know.
Is that
I think I disagree with. I mean, well, I know the players
But
are
the
not
players
happy
are
with
the
that.
players are not robots. That's what people need to understand. These
Yeah.
players to play in the NFL, you have grown men. It's not like college. You have grown men that have mortgages. You know, they have babies, they have daycare payments, everything. These men are not playing. When you come across that middle, they gonna hit.
Yeah.
They're gonna do their job, and you know they're not concerned about what's going on because that helmet is gonna crack for sure. So I'm gonna do an update today. AFC West update. The Chargers pick up Jared Cook.
Yeah, I heard
for a
about
one-year
that.
deal.
I heard about that.
He's entering his 13th season, Jared Cook,
Mm.
and you know he's been a valuable target for Derek Carr in the past.
Oh, I love him,
I was
man.
kind of wishing that he would come back to the Raiders,
Yeah,
but we already got Darren Waller, and you know Darren Waller is a baller,
yeah,
shot caller.
yeah,
You know he gonna get it in there, touchdown, 6 points every time.
yeah. But you know, when coaches come in and they dismantle teams, And sometimes, I didn't understand it, man. At the time, Jared Cook was like one of our better players, like one of our best players on the field when they traded him one.
Right, he went to the Saints for a few seasons. Well, he went with Drew Brees. Drew Brees, he retired. Congratulations to him because he's probably going to be one of the best quarterbacks ever, other than Tom Brady. So you got Drew Brees, Tom Brady, and Joe Montana or something like that. Or who else? Ken Stabler. Later.
Mm.
Oh, you know that.
You say Joe Montana is Raider.
Nah.
Yeah, Frisco and Kansas City.
So last season, Jared Cook had 500 yards, 7 TDs, 13.6 yards a catch, and 37 receptions. What do you think about that? Jared Cook. So he's going to be one of our rivals now. Because, the Raiders and Chargers has always been a rival. It's always been fights in the crowd. It's always been hectic.
Oh, yeah.
Every home game, away game. It don't matter if it's San Diego. It don't matter if it's the Bay.
How old is he now? How old is Cook now?
33. So he's 33. He's 6'5", 247 pounds. 33 years old, coming out of South Carolina. So last season, 500 yards and seven touchdowns. So
when he came to us, was he coming from the Saints? What was he with?
I forgot. That's a long time ago.
Right there.
I think it was from no, it was from maybe it was from Green Bay.
Oh.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Okay.
Because he played with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, Jared Cook. Jared Cook.
Okay. Man, I just, I'm excited right now. So what do you think about all the offensive additions?
I love the addition of John Brown. We have Nick Martin from Houston Texans. So John Brown, Nick Martin, and Kenyon Drake. I love those combination of players. They're gonna do good for us.
What about the other receiver, Willie Snead?
Oh yeah, Willie Snead from the Ravens. He's a veteran guy. He's gonna be able to.
I'm sort of a little excited about him.
That's what ice cream.
Huh?
Ice cream.
I watched the video on him, man. I'm balling.
Right. So the Raiders, they bring in Kyle Long for a visit, but he actually signs with the Kansas City Chiefs on a 1-year deal.
Uh-huh.
So what do you think about that? The Raiders didn't give him a contract, so he got a contract with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right.
Kyle Long.
Yeah.
So
I think he was a toss up though because I think he's returning from an injury, right?
He's
Plus
coming off an injury.
His age.
He's coming off an injury, but he's still a veteran, and but rehab, you go back to the slot for sure.
Yeah, namesake. I know everybody wanted that Howie Long connection.
Right. The Chargers, they signed Corey Lindsey for a 5-year deal. What do you think about that?
Tackle?
A center. Corey Lindsey, he's a center. So they signed him for 5 years, so the Raiders are going to see him for the next 5 years, for sure.
Man, I'm so excited about the Raiders, man. I don't know what to do because,
All right.
It really seems like we really got loaded with the firepower on offense.
Right, with John Brown and
really good
and Kenyon Drake,
and some really good players on defense.
Yes, sir.
I'm really excited for the season.
Right.
Really, a lot of good information going around, but sometimes when we're starved of information, we just keep putting the same things out. But the news about Karl Joseph today was very exciting to me.
Right.
'Cause I liked him when we brought him in. I was very happy for him.
He was very good with Eric Harris. I think Eric Harris went to the Atlanta Falcons. So what do you think about that? Bye bye.
Yeah.
I like Eric Harris. Eric Harris was good.
Samoan Raiders said Eric, the liability Harris.
The Atlanta Falcons, they got a good player for sure, and Eric Harris. I like Eric Harris, and
You like
I wish
him?
you the best.
You liked him?
Yeah, I like him. So the Las Vegas Raiders, they signed Kolton Miller to a 3-year deal.
That's
Think
great.
about that.
That's a good deal.
So you know the Raiders.
That was important. Lock him up.
We have to lock him up, and we still got him on his rookie contract, so it's only good for us. If we're signing these rookies at the low minimum deal, and we're getting them the full potential out of them, then we can go to the Super Bowl easily. The Super Bowl is so fast. So it's a good idea. I like what the Raiders are doing and picking up these players and giving them contracts. Because in today's NFL, you have to earn your contracts. Remember that. So the Kansas City Chiefs, they agreed with a 1-year deal with Jerron Reed, defensive tackle. So the last 3 seasons, he had 19 sacks. So what do you think about that? So he's going to be paired with my boy Chris Jones. So it's going to be Chris Jones and Jerron Reed together, a 2 D-line tandem, and they're going to try to go and tear Derek Carr up. Think about that.
I think that's our next accomplishment is to fortify our offensive line.
Right. Do the Raiders pull the trigger with the 17th pick and go ahead and get Slater, I think his name is?
O-lineman?
O-tackle.
O-tackle?
Yeah. So we'll see what the Raiders do with the 17th pick. It's going to be so interesting to see that day. Do the Raiders trade back and get more picks? Or do the Raiders take the 17th pick? Do they go... The question everybody wants to know is, are they going to go defense or offense?
Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
If Justin Fields slipped to 17, would you take him?
The Raiders? Nah. At this point, we gotta get a receiver or a tackle. I think I'll protect
Justin Fields is on the
He's not
board.
gonna be at the board at 17. Either the Jets or the 49ers. This is your one chance to get an all-out, the next Cam Newton. This is your one chance for the 49ers. I'm telling y'all now. The 49ers and the New York Jets. If y'all do not pick my boy, Justin Fields, you're losing. So, I'm going to tell y'all right now.
But the way they talking is like he's going to slip.
If he's going to slip and y'all don't pick him, y'all going to regret it because when he goes to the Super Bowl, when he's winning championships, y'all going to be like, man, we had him. We were on the clock. We could have got Justin Fields, but we chose to go to the other route.
And guess what they saying? That he going to slip all the way to Patriots.
If Tom Brady, if Bill Belichick is there, he'll get him.
Yeah.
See, Bill Belichick he knows the quality quarterback. And I think the Patriots, on the other subject, the Patriots they're in the market for another quarterback for sure. And also the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because they got Tom Brady for sure.
So, Tom Brady just signed for another 4 years.
Oh, he got another 4 years? Oh, Tom Brady? That's my boy. You know, Tom Brady always been a winner.
You know I'm not a Tom Brady fan. Man.
So the Denver Broncos, they signed Justin Simmons for a 4-year deal. 6'2", 202 pounds, 27 years old, coming out of Boston College. 2020 stats, 77 solo tackles and 5 interceptions and 9 pass breakups. What do you think about that?
Sounds good.
So we're gonna have to see Justin Simmons in the future. That's why I want to mention this for the AFC West update. These are some of the players that we're gonna have to see every week or at least twice a year. So Justin Simmons, we're gonna have to see you for sure. But you know, we want you to see the back of our jerseys. We want to be scoring. So you know,
that's how I feel, man. I feel like, you know, just in free agency, we put ourselves, you know, a step ahead of some of these guys. When you look at our season last year, the games that we narrowly lost, it just seemed like we had that little kick. We would have won a lot of those games. And I think I'm so excited about the upcoming season.
Right. So the Raiders, they re-signed Nevin Lawson. What do you think about that? He's a cornerback, 5'9", 590 pounds, 29 years old, coming out of Utah State. Nevin Lawson, last season, 47 tackles, 2 forced fumbles, and 4 pass breakups. What do you think about that, Nevin Lawson? You're coming back to the Raiders.
That's solid.
But you need to stop doing that, enhancing that steroid stuff. Mm-hmm. Stay away from that, because this is the second time in a row that you have to be suspended for taking that substance abuse stuff. You're taking the booty shot. Don't do it.
Well,
because you can't take steroids in the NFL.
Yeah, you're just not working hard enough. I'm trying to.
You can't do that, Nevin Lawson. But I'm happy you're back with the Raiders, and I want you to make the best of it. Nevin Lawson, I don't care what anybody says. They need to see you on a blitz every play. If they see you on a blitz, you're gonna get sacks. That's all I know. Nevin Lawson, I'm happy you're back, though, for sure. Let's see what else we got. Oh, so Jerron Reed, 6'3", for the Kansas City Chiefs. He came from the Seattle Seahawks. So Jerron Reed, he's going to team up with Chris Jones. So he's a 6'3", 306 pounds, big boy, 28 years old, coming from Alabama. Man. So last season he had 20 sacks, 20 season stats. We have 20 tackles, 6.5 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. So Jerron Reed, he's going to be a Kansas City Chief. Yeah.
Do you think this is a make it or break it year for John Gruden and Mike Mayock?
They're definitely on the hot seat.
You think they're on the hot seat?
Because if we give you a 10-year contract, in the first 3 seasons you're losing.
Wow.
What does that mean? That means the owner, Mark Davis, you didn't make the right decision.
No, he gave him 10 years because he gave him a chance to get it started.
So if he doesn't win in his first 3 seasons, he should definitely be on the hot seat. Because what are we going to do? Give him 4 seasons to win? If he doesn't win in 4 seasons or 3 seasons, we're just going to pay him 10 years to keep being a coach?
I think 10 years.
Now, they re-signed Derek Carr. They re-signed Darren Waller. You know, they got John Brown. They got Kenyon Drake.
They haven't re-signed Derek Carr.
Oh, yeah.
He's on his last year of his last time of this contract. He's in the last year of it.
Right, Derek Carr. He's gonna be the man. He's gonna be the man for us.
I think you have to. If you lose this next year,
he's done. He's gonna be fired.
No. John Gruden has to make a decision.
It ain't gonna be no 10-year contract where you losing in the 3 seasons and you still got your job. Nah, I don't see it like that. So this is a make or break season for John Gruden. I'll let you know, John Gruden, right now, you know I got nothing left for you, but you gotta win. On the 4th down plays, Don't be a rebel every time. Sometimes you just gotta pump the ball. You pump the ball and you put the hands in the defense. Sometimes you have to pump the ball. Sometimes you have to go for it. But John Gruden, you have to make the best decisions. When we get into the red zone, we definitely have to score 6 points. And I know we can do it. I know with 17 games in the season now, so I know we're gonna do good.
I think if I try to do a whole show without bashing Derek Carr, but I say if we're losing midway in the season, you have to make a change at quarterback.
Right.
You have to. If we're at the eight game point, and we're not 6-2, 7-1.
Right.
If we're 4-4.
So do you give it to Nathan Peterman or do you give it to Marcus Mariota? On real talk.
Marcus Mariota.
So
I think that's why Marcus Mariota is still with us.
Congratulations to Marcus Mariota. He did resign with the Raiders. It's a 1-year deal worth $3.5 million, worth up to $8 million in incentives. So congratulations, Marcus Mariota. You're the backup for sure, but don't have that mindset of being a backup. Always have a mindset of being a starter. Because as soon as Derek Carr, if he makes a mistake, I'm not wishing he does, but if he does make a mistake, you're going to get in there and your whole mindset is to win the game. Last season you almost had it with that one game. But for sure, back up Derek Carr and be a veteran. And congratulations.
Look,
Marcus Mariota.
I'm here to tell you right now.
We weren't able to trade him, Marcus Mariota.
Is that you got the keys to Daddy's Lambo. And you're not doing anything well. It's not 57 Chevy. This is a Lamborghini. This team is put together to win, man.
But
I can't stand by and watch us not win again. We can't do that. But I am giving John Gruden his whole 10 years.
Right.
I'm not gonna sweat him.
So the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders, their home opponents will be the Chicago Bears, Baltimore Ravens, Cincinnati Bengals, Miami Dolphins, Philadelphia Eagles, the Washington Football Team, Denver Broncos, Los Angeles Chargers, and the Kansas City Chiefs. What do you think about that? The home teams.
Chicago Bears returning to the mat.
So we have starting quarterbacks for the opposing team. We have Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Tua, Miami Dolphins, Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. Got a brother in there. Washington Football Team. I don't know the starter of that team.
I heard they went and got Fitzmagic.
Oh yeah, Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's probably gonna be starter. Yeah, good job on that one. Denver Broncos are gonna stick with Drew Lock.
I think the Redskins will be drafting a quarterback.
Well, maybe they will.
No, they will be drafting a quarterback.
Yeah, if they get a chance to get Justin Fields, they should do that. Like, if you're passing on Justin Fields and you're passing on other good quarterbacks, Trey Lance, you got to get these players. And if you're their organization and let these players slip to the third round and the second round, and you let these players slip, and you don't get them, you're gonna regret this trade for years. So definitely do your homework. Justin Fields and Trey Lance for sure.
G2, what you have to say to the Raider Nation tonight?
G2 Raider Nation, we're doing it big. You know what I'm saying? The sky's the limit for us, our channel and everything. We want you to like and subscribe. And, if you're a Raider fan, we definitely want you to subscribe right now. Let's get that out the way. Show Raider love. This is G2, G1. We in the place to be. We got our pizza.
The biggest question people were asking me, are you going to go to the games?
Right.
Big C. the Big C had kept us away from the stadium.
Corona, but you know, everybody got their,
And
they roll their sleeve up and got their shot.
I'm ready to go. I'm ready to attend a game. You know, Vegas gonna be something different. You know what I mean? But when I'm able, you know, we do it big. Vegas is already set up for the tourist situation. Got all the hotels in the world. If you decide you want to stay overnight, they got all the hotels in the world. It's the perfect venue for a football team. It can't be a better situation. I don't know what tailgating is going to be like because of the heat. Sometimes it's pretty hot out there. So you can't
Vegas can be hot. It'd be hot.
Tailgate at your car. You know, I'm sure there's plenty of clubs and stuff like that where you can go and eat and have a good time. You know, Vegas is the place, man. You know,
that's why they got the indoor-outdoor stadium.
Yeah, you know, I was hopeful that they were coming back to LA, but it didn't happen. So we're just gonna support them in Vegas.
You know, congratulations to the Chargers. It was a bid between us and the Chargers coming to LA.
Yeah,
the Raiders and the Chargers. We didn't make it, so I'm happy that we went to Las Vegas. Everything worked out for us because now we have our own stadium. We don't have to share with the Chargers. And we don't have to share.
But when we come to LA, it's a home game, baby.
Right.
We used to go to San Diego. It was a home game, baby. And San Diego fans used to sell their tickets to the Raider fans because they didn't want to have to put up with that, you know. And the Ram games. That's a LA Raider game. They all home games when they come to LA.
All right, y'all. If y'all like your video, you know, like and subscribe and support us. You know, we need your help. No lie. So like and subscribe if you like this video. We have go ahead and hit that reminder button. Hit that like and subscribe and give us a nice comment. Thank you. Have a good day.
Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Raider Nation. Here we go, Raider Nation.